then please just drop us a chat to know that you're listening to us live. It's always a bit weird with the lag. I'm still, after months and months and months of doing this, I'm still not fully, au fait with it all. But yeah, anyway, we're live with Twilight 2000. This is the 5th episode in our this current campaign, and it's going to be the season finale. I've kind of been mentioning this for many, many weeks on the channel that January was going to bring an end to the current story arcs for all of the actual plays, the 3 that we've got, and starting very shortly, in fact, starting next week, we're going to start with our next campaign. And going forward, every campaign is going to be every other week rather than once a month, so it's going to be a lot easier to keep track of everything. Yeah, as you can see from our overlay here, down below me there, we're down a player. Unfortunately, Adam couldn't make it this session, and with all the other stuff that's been lined up, we couldn't get the schedules to line up to push things out or delay this episode to get Adam on board. So, unfortunately, we're a player down, but Adam has given Ed some pointers on what he wants to happen with his PC. And he's even recorded a little soundbite for me to play at a certain moment in time in the episode. So, without any further ado, I'm going to pass the baton, so to speak, over to Ed.
Thanks. Cheers, Matt. So we'll just jump straight into this. So where we left off, I'm just going to ping the map for you, Matt.
Yeah, all right, I'll zoom in there.
Just a little a brief rundown. The group had managed to get out of Radon and make their way overland, where they ended up getting into a bit of a firefight with a couple of snipers. Managed to get a load of gear from an old abandoned UAZ, and then continued on to the town of Apoc. In the meantime, getting slightly sick from radiation poisoning, but eventually making their way to Apoc, where they thought they could find some kind of help. When they got there, they realized that Apoc was controlled by a group of potential marauders, and they kind of made their way around looking for some kind of way of getting either a vehicle or some quick way of getting out of the area. In the meantime, they managed to make their way towards the edge of Apoc, where they made their way to a water treatment plant, which I'm just going to ping again. They made their way to a water treatment plant, and the kid and Viv had basically made their way along the edge of this large warehouse, where they had seen a marauder or a Polish soldier having a cigarette, taking a pee, and then going back inside, which leaves us with this map here, which I'll ping again.
Ah, okay.
So, where we left off, I believe everyone except for Viv and the kid were towards the rear end of the warehouse. They were waiting, covering the whole area. The kid and Viv had basically made their way onto sort of this little concrete path, and managed to look into the buildings with all this glass frontage, which looked like this was some kind of foyer into the actual building. Now, where you lot are, at the back, and you need to make a decision about what you wanted to do. Yep.
Yeah, sorry, that was trying to move the map around.
Yeah, I kind of remember there was somebody smoking or peeing or something.
Yes, that was the guy in the by that door halfway across.
This little guy here, which I'm going to move, came out. There was a small tense moment where the kid was going to just potentially murder someone.
Again.
Didn't. He went in, shut the door, and then disappeared from view.
Okay.
That left you two to kind of make your way towards, which is what you were doing before, So you and Viv will make your way towards the foyer area. The rest of you are still behind, which is where we left off. So I will go back straight to Angel. What are you gonna do?
Master Corporal Harker reporting for duty. So what? Yeah.
I'm not very clear what we were supposed to do here. Were we trying to get any vehicle from here? Still the vehicle that we saw before?
Yeah, you think the vehicle may have come in this way, perhaps. You don't know.
I think
where
we were
you
after
are-
supplies, weren't we?
You're after supplies because you'd run out of food.
That's right. No food. We got very little water. Yeah.
Very little water. You weren't feeling great because you got a little bit of radiation sickness. And so you were kind of trying to find a place to get supplies or a vehicle or something, which led you to the water treatment plant. You initially thought this was going to be abandoned until you obviously saw the guy with the gun outs and went inside the building. So
Yeah, we followed a truck here.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so can I clearly see from where we are now what Dom and Liv are doing?
Viv. Yep.
Viv.
Yeah.
Liv, Liz, Viv.
So they're about 100 meters in front of you.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, you can see that they are making the way along the building to what looks like a road past the building. You can see light coming out of these areas here. And you can see some windows just sort of like on the left-hand side of them where they're walking.
Right, and at this point, Buddy came out, did his business, went back in. Seen Dom and Viv kind of going back and forth about the moral discussion about taking someone's life.
Yep. They chose correctly, we hope.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
You know, I am just going to kind of wait right around, I guess, at the corner of the building to see what they do,
Okay.
see what's going down. So,
So-
like this dash dotted line that we have right beside the building where we're standing at, what is that?
So that is a large wooden fence which goes up about 20 foot, which
so-
hits the top of the actual thing. So through it, you
Like
can
right there.
yeah. So if you look through there, you can make out a vehicle.
It's Ecto 1.
It looks like an old, beat-up sedan.
Nice.
Looks like Ghostbusters car from the top down.
It does.
It's an old Eastern European model. I don't know what it is. From where you can see it, it doesn't look like it's necessarily roadworthy. So, while you're looking down there, what is Leo going to do?
A question. Captain Hardy was actually quite injured too, right?
Yeah, he wasn't feeling particularly great. Captain Hardy had probably got the worst amount of the radiation dose, and he was already previously injured from a gunshot.
Yeah, exactly. And this area that we are now is quite open, right? There's
It
no
is,
forest, and this parking lot is that a fence? Is that a fence?
Yes,
Where
that's a fence
Angel
next
is.
to you. Yes,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
a large wooden fence. You've probably got 1/2 inch kind of slats in between them, and they go quite high up as well.
Yeah. So I will point to Captain Hardy to keep on moving, maybe, and following the wall, trying
Okay.
to get closer to where Beep is, and I will stay close to Captain in case he needs. I have my HK out in case anything goes south.
Yeah, you can. The captain's kind of he's moving. He's limping a little bit, He's coughing the odd bit of
Not that would
spittle and
be.
stuff. But he's kind of like just, holding onto the wall. He's trying to keep it really as low as he can, and try not to make too much noise. Okay.
Okay.
So you're kind of making your way along the wall.
Yeah, just try not to split the team.
You sure? What is your kid doing? What is Dom up to?
Dom is creeping along towards the foyer.
Hey.
Like with Viv. Viv's got my back, kind of. So yeah, we want to get into the building. We want to find supplies. There's people here, so they're gonna have supplies. If we can sneak in and incapacitate them somehow, or maybe if they're friendly, maybe we can bargain with them or something.
Yep.
Take it as it comes, right?
Okay. So Viv is kind of walking along the wall. She has her shotgun out, and she's kind of like putting the shotgun into the window, and then kind of bringing it down, and then going to the next one, and just making her way along.
Cool. If she's got her shotgun out, I've got my. Which one am I gonna have out? My crossbow or the Makarov? Might take the. No, you know what? I'm gonna keep the crossbow, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the crossbow out just in case. Like she's got a loud banger, right?
She does.
So just in case we need to be a bit silent for something. I've actually got. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to commit murder, silently.
Okay. You both make your way towards the corner of the building. Are you gonna keep up with them, Angel?
Yeah. I will bring up the rear, putting our injured captain in between.
It's no problem.
What's his face?
Leo.
Yes. We had names once upon a time.
That
And then we took a 3-month break.
That was about 3 months ago. You had names.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. So you're making your way along the wall, and as you we'll say it's you first because you're the stealthy one.
That's right. Yeah.
Viv doesn't really do stealth. You kind of get to this window here, and you can see sitting on a chair with his back to you is a gentleman in sort of like mixed fatigues, and he's just kind of got his arms crossed. He's kind of like leaning back with the chair sort of like tipping slightly against the window, and it looks like he's listening to a Walkman.
His fatigues. Do I recognize like faction or anything like that?
They're kind of like Polish BDUs by the look of it. So they kind of got the insignia and stuff are sort of like grubby and stuff. You can't really tell from behind.
Sure. Okay. But the guy that we saw who had stopped for a cigarette break also was wearing Polish fatigues.
He was on his trousers, but he was wearing sort of like an olive drab jacket. So he wasn't in full Polish gear. He also was wearing sort of like a shirt and some sneakers.
I'm gonna hand my crossbow to Viv. I'm gonna take the pistol. I'm gonna hold it in my hand, and I'm gonna hold it behind my back, like this. I'm gonna do like a Die Hard.
Okay.
Hold on. Well, I gotta tape it to myself because I gotta do my hands, and then I put my hands behind my back, don't I? That's not gonna work.
Do you have a hoodie?
I can't remember if I've got a hoodie. Maybe, sure, maybe. I've got.
All kids have hoodies.
Of course, you got a hoodie.
Yeah, sure, I've got a hoodie, but I guess I could drop it in the hood of my hoodie.
Yep.
Yep.
It's about the same. It's about the same weight as a mobile phone, right?
No.
It is a small pistol, but yeah.
I'm joking, by the way.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
My
I don't think
sarcasm
putting
detector wasn't on at that point.
I don't think I would put if I put it in the hood of my hoodie, it's gonna pull my hoodie right. I mean, you know what? Fair enough. I'll do that. I'll put it in the hood of my hoodie.
Yep, that's fine.
And just try and like pull the hoodie down as much as I can to try and bring it up. And then I'm gonna walk towards the window. I'm gonna push it to the door on the side. I'm gonna push it open very slowly with my hands up like this.
Yep.
And I'm Polish, so I'm gonna be prepared to talk to the guy in Polish. And I'm just basically telling Viv, like, get ready. I'm gonna see if they're friendly or not.
Okay.
And I'm banking on the fact that I'm a kid, right?
Yep.
No one's gonna shoot a kid who's got his hands up.
Let's hope not.
Right, Ed?
Would I? That just seems wrong.
I'm a poor innocent. I'm not like... Yeah, we'll see.
Okay. So you're going to go around the corner to the doors. You're going to go onto the corner there. So while they're doing that, I'm taking the rest.
I think I would have told Viv to stay by the window and prepare to like shoot him through the window if he tries anything. Yeah,
that's fine. She can do that.
Like like peeking around it, kind of.
Yep. And the rest of you, I'm guessing you're going to continue to take up the rear.
Yeah.
You not get to the fire exit. Which is locked. You're going to go past it. Stay where you are. What are you going to do?
Stay the day before, no? Probably around here.
Okay. Yep.
Something
I'll
like
leave you to move your people.
Pick. Can I move partly? Yeah.
That'll do. Okay.
You said the door's locked, right?
It is, yeah.
All right.
Okay. You going to go up to the doors. It's a set of double doors, all glass. Okay.
Yeah, and it opens out, right? Looks like from the diagram.
It does, indeed.
So I'm just gonna grab the handle, pull it open, and like look at the guy in like that, and kind of like hold my hand up as I'm opening the door, and then step onto the threshold so that the door is kind of closing, but like against my back, but not closed behind me. So if I need to like jump outside, I can do that. Like the door's just resting on my back, and just kind of like look at him like this with my hands up.
You do that. You can see that his eyes are closed. His shoulders are kind of like he's sort of like down, and you can see the headphones that he's got on him.
Is there anything I can like pick up and throw it like a stone or something?
Yeah, I mean he's probably 10 foot away from you.
Your gun.
Well, he's probably about 2 or 3 meters away from you. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd like just look at the ground for something to like pick up and just to like throw at his leg.
You're inside now, so you kind of go.
I'm kind of like here, right?
You're like literally in the door.
Okay, then, man, I'm gonna keep my hands up. I'm gonna kind of creep up to him, and I'm gonna poke his leg with my foot. And kind of stay back, like so. I'm kind of keeping my distance.
You go up to him, and you poke his leg with your foot, and he kind of like opens his eyes, looks at you.
And I'd be like, I'll take several steps back to the glass, and like do the sign like, can you take your headphones out?
And he kind of shakes his head, and goes to grab his AK, which is on the side.
He shakes his head, but without taking the headphones off.
Well, he just kind of like looks at you with that kind of like weird kind of what have I just done?
Oh, right, okay.
Then kind of looks down, grabs the AK, which then falls. So he kind of leans down to pick up the AK, and then starts to move his headphones off.
Yeah, I'll just kind of keep my hands up like this.
He just kind of points to the AK and goes, "What are you doing here? Get out."
So I guess the first thing I want to know is he Polish? I should be able to tell.
Polish.
Okay, all right. And I'll speak back in Polish, of course, and say, "Sir, please don't shoot. I'm really hungry. Haven't eaten for days. Have you got anything? Any kind of food? Anything like that? I've been chased by bandits. I've got nothing. I had to leave. I had a rucksack full of stuff. I had to leave it behind. I haven't eaten. Please, have you got anything?"
Fuck off.
Here, I'm Polish, just like you. Come on, we gotta help each other out while all these Russians invading and everything, right?
He takes a couple of steps towards you, and he points the sort of muzzle of the AK sideways into your chest. He goes, "Go, get lost. You're not supposed to be here."
Okay. Why? Is it... Do I need to get away from here? Is there going to be a fight or something?
Why? You think there's going to be a fight?
I don't want to be around any guns, like any shooting. I lost my parents. It was terrible.
Do you want to make some kind of acting roll?
Yeah. Manipulation, I guess, right?
Yeah.
D6, 2d6, I guess. I've got to remember how to use the bot now. It's just RW D6, D6, right?
I think it's RW
Yeah.
CC, is it? Or
No, it's just, I think,
Or
literally
DD.
RW D6, D6. Looking at the other ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's changed since then, but
Oh,
I'm sure.
well, we'll see if it works still.
See what happens. Ah, there we go.
That worked, and I got a success. Oh, that's not a success at all. That's a 1. Okay, yeah. So I don't. I guess my tears don't have any impact on his cold, calloused heart.
Yeah. Nope, he didn't give a shit.
All right, then. As I see, he's not.
In
Oh,
fact,
go on.
You kind of go, and he just like goes to whack you around the side of the head with the butt of the rifle.
I'll dodge away from that and kind of just back out the door. Then, like,
Yep.
all right.
Get out before I tell my boss you're here. Go.
All right. I'll back away from him like that, like.
Yep.
And then I'm going to disappear around the other side of the building from where everyone else is, right?
Yeah. So you walk to your left instead
So
of
I'm
going
going.
to your right.
I'm going this way, right? And then I'm
Yeah.
basically gonna hide myself right here and get the pistol out of my hood. I have no idea. Like I haven't planned any of this with anyone else. In fact, I might just peek into the window, see if there's anyone in there.
You look in. You can see through the window.
Fuck. All right. Open plan office.
Yeah.
Anyone inside that I can see?
Nope.
Are there any lights on inside?
There is a little bit of lighting. There's sort of like emergency strip lighting.
Okay.
So it's just the odd emergency lighting. That's what you can see.
Right. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna basically stay where I am. I'm gonna turn back to face the door. I'm gonna get my pistol out.
Okay. So as you're doing that, he's kind of like stepping out into the doorway. So you're kind of like walking up, and you're kind of like, I'm just trying to get my pistol out of my hoodie. And he kind of just takes a step up. And kind of goes, "Go on, go."
Shoot, away with you.
All right. I'm gonna be talking loud enough that my voice should carry, and be like, did I get the pistol out of my hoodie at all? We'll say
Be
probably.
covert about it.
Yeah, and I'll just basically like turn my back to him with my, I don't think he's gonna shoot me in the back because he would have shot me already, right? And I'm gonna start walking like this, right? Because I know if they're gonna shoot him, if Viv's gonna shoot him with her shotgun, I don't want to be like in the line of fire, kind of. So I'm trying to kind of cover ground like this a little bit.
Right. Okay.
But I'm just starting to walk away. I'm just gonna wait and see what
you're
happens.
Walking away onto the road. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
He just kind of looking at you. As you turn around, you can see Viv has kind of come up behind him.
I'm definitely looking over my shoulder as I'm walking, like make sure, because that's probably normal. Like he's got a gun, make sure like don't shoot me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Viv has her trusty cheese wire cutter.
God. Some garrote action.
So, could someone make a roll for me for Viv? In fact, no, I'll do it just for fun.
Yeah, you do it.
Yeah, so we've got a D10 for melee and a D12 for strength. That's what Viv does well. Okay. I got 4 successes.
Holy shit.
So damage is 1, critical of 2. Okay, so that's a crit.
I may as well do the base damage plus 1 extra damage, then use the 2 for a crit, right? Just
Yep.
to maximize it.
So, we'll
Can you do the crit in the dice rolling thing so we can?
I can do actually, yeah.
Because I think there's actually there is actually a crit command. I think it might be just RW and then crit.
Give it a go. See what happens.
No, that doesn't work.
No.
Hold on.
It'll be for the head as well. So, in the meantime, I will try and find the crit on the. Here we go. If someone wants to roll me a D10,
Shall I do
that'd be
it?
great.
I'll do
Yeah,
it.
go on.
So D10, that's for hit location, or what is it for?
That's for the head because it's going to hit him on the head. So,
It's just to explain to our listeners, like what's the D10?
yeah, sorry. So, so what you're doing is you're rolling on the crit table. So a D10 is 1 to 10, obviously, for the various different injuries that can happen from the critical.
So it's a D10 crit table. But
Yeah.
how did you determine it was the head? Because you already rolled?
So only because he's going for the head. Because you can't.
Oh, yeah,
really
of course.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm not going to cheese cutter his arm or his
Yeah,
leg.
yeah.
So
Of course.
it just makes sense.
So that's a 4 on the D10 roll.
4. Okay. Viv throws the cheese wire around the neck, and he kind of just notices just at the last second, and the cheese wire kind of comes across his mouth and down his chin. Viv basically pulls him backwards really sharply and pulls really tightly with the cheese cutter, which cracks his teeth. And Viv throws him down forcefully onto the step, face first, shattering his face.
Fucking hell.
And she then kind of like just stands on him and just pulls up with all her strength, while pulling apart the cheese knives like this, the cheese grater like this, and he's kind of like gurgling and sputtering. The AK has kind of gone off to the side, and he's now struggling, trying to get his hands.
As soon as I see her doing that, I'm running back. By the way, and I'm gonna try and grab his AK while that's happening, just in case he gets away. Like he's not gonna be able to grab it.
Yep. The rest of you are kind of bringing up the rear, and I guess Leo is the one that's in the front. As Leo kind of gets here, you can see through the window into the foyer steps that Viv is kind of currently engaged in strangling / cheese wiring this car.
Okay, so I will tell. I'll try to go in if I can and cover the door, and I will tell Angel to stay with the captain. So I will try to walk around and come here to the door and say, "Hey, I'm gonna try to cover.
Okay.
Take care of the captain, Angel." And I go, "Shh, shh, 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 shh. Okay, it's good."
Right. So while you do that, you'll be stepping over Viv and the guard.
Well, I don't know. It looked like a double door, so I thought maybe I can go through.
Yeah, that's not a problem. He's busily exsanguinating / choking. Don picks up the AK. Angel, you're bringing up the rear. You look around. You can't see anyone around you. It's still dark. You know, apart from the odd sort of like bit of lighting on the street, there's not much else you can see.
Okay. And just covering and looking inside the office and hoping nobody hears us.
Okay. No, it sounds extremely loud just outside. There's a lot of gurgling and struggling. But when you get inside and the door shuts behind you, you can't really hear anything. There is a low hum that you can hear coming from the warehouse.
Like deeper inside.
Deeper inside, like a sort of like machine turning. And you can just make out, you can't quite place it, but somewhere in the warehouse area, somewhere, you can hear the sound of voices.
Okay.
Not shouting or anything, but, you know, just presumably having a bit of a conversation somewhere along the line.
What's the time roughly, by the way?
The time, I think, was something like I think it was something like gone midnight. I think it was.
Okay. All right.
So you presume this will be a midnight shift. Yeah. So Viv finishes off the guard, and she's like, "Fucking hell." And then she kind of like starts to try and open the door and drag him by the neck and the cheese wire up into the building.
Just keep on looking and waiting for the rest to come in.
Angel, give me a hand. Would you love?
Who's saying that? Viv?
Viv, yeah.
Okay, so does she have the cheese wire around his neck?
Yeah, and she's basically holding it up. So she's kind of like lifting him up by his neck and the cheese wire. Says, grab his legs, will you?
Sure. Yeah, so I'll go around the captain and try and grab the legs.
Yep.
Yeah, so with that kind of weight and pressure on the wire in his neck, there'd be a risk of his head coming straight off at this point.
Yeah, it's kind of like just, I mean, it's kind of like over like this. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So I'll be grabbing the dead weight and seeing where she wants to put him.
She kind of like just dumps him in the corner.
Yeah, at this point, it's like all very unceremoniously. We've done this a few times.
Just another Friday evening.
Yeah, I'd tell her to check the pockets.
Yep. She starts to go through his pockets.
I mean, I'll basically wanting to know if there's like an extra mag for the AK.
There is. When you actually get in there, there is another mag that's on the side. There's a small sort of like day sack, and in the sides of the day sack, there are two mags. That's like where you put your bottles of drink, but he's just basically used it for his AK mags.
All right, that's good.
He has on him a pack of cigarettes. He's got some chewing gum. He has
A picture of his family that's back at home. Waiting for
Yeah,
him to come back.
can't wait for you. I love you. You've just had three. You just had triplets. Yeah, that kind of thing. Viv doesn't care. Yeah, he's probably, when you look at him, he's probably in his early 20s.
Oh right.
And yeah, he doesn't have much else on him. All his stuff seems to be in this rucksack. In the rucksack, there's a canteen of water. There is also a jumper with the LA Lakers design on the front. And there is also just sort of like a little tin of emergency rations, as well as like a little personal medical kit. That's what he has on him, other than the clothes that he's wearing. He doesn't have any combat webbing. He doesn't have anything like that. It's just, and it looks like a Polish BDU uniform that he's got on. But you can see that he's wearing sort of a blue T-shirt underneath that.
The close that the door that I'm standing next to, is it open or closed?
It's open.
It's open. So I'm asking the guys, okay, so what's the plan now? Yeah, are we moving in?
Before that's answered, can I just quickly ask if it's an AKM or an AK-47? I'm just looking at the alpha.
It's an AKM.
AKM. All right. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm going to stay at the back and let the professional soldiers do all the work. So I'm not going to answer Leo.
Yep. Captain Hardy, who's kind of holding his side and sort of leaning up against the wall, says, "Leo, you go in first. Angel, cover him. We'll bring up the rear."
Aye, Captain.
Okay, so I'll do just that very carefully and walking slowly.
Yep.
You know, like crouching with my
The ground.
HK.
Okay.
I will try to move to this position to see, you know, if anybody's occupying
Okay.
this
Let me
area.
help you here. Okay.
Somebody pooping?
No, the doors are both shut. So when you kind of come in, you realize that there are a set of closed double doors to your right, your left-hand side. There is a stairs going up. On your there, and then you've got 2 toilets ahead of you, and they've got the little symbols for toilets.
And these doors are closed.
They're closed.
Okay.
So there's multiple points that anyone could kind of ambush you
Yeah.
from.
I like it. I try the doors for the toilet just to make sure they're
Okay.
closed, or they're not. I push them; they are not opening. They're closed.
Yeah, no, they don't seem to have any door handles on. They're just like a push door.
So I check quickly with the.
Well, while you're checking this one over here on your right hand side. Right, Angel.
Ed.
Which way are you gonna go?
Yeah, so if I go to the door, I would see Leo checking the bathrooms at this point, right?
Yep. Correct.
Okay, so then I will make my way. Are these like glass walls, like right?
Those low kind of, the
half
cubicle
walls?
walls. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll make my way to the corner, kind of peek around, make sure that there's nobody sitting there, checking
Nope.
the corners.
No, there's no one there.
And then I'm going to make my way to the double doors.
Okay. In the double doors, there are those 2 small strip glass panels. When you look through, you can see another office, and this here is a counter. There is a counter, and you can see that there is a glass, or what looks like a roller shutter that's been pulled down.
Right.
So you would normally pick it up, and you presumably, if you're on the other side of it, you would bring whatever you're going to need to be doing, and then they do whatever paperwork will be in here.
Yeah, so I guess that would be my movement at this point.
So Viv will kind of come through and follow through. In fact, Viv is going to lock the front doors.
Good idea.
She says, "I'll sort this out. Go on." Captain Hardy starts to make his way into the room. You gonna follow, or are you gonna stay with Viv?
I'm gonna basically come. I don't know what Captain Hardy's plan is, but I'm gonna basically stay kind of where he is right now, and just wait for Viv, basically, right?
Yeah.
So I'll kind of wait for him to go into the room, and then I'll wait. So I'll kind of basically keep an eye on the big open plan room, but also be right next to Viv if she needs me.
Yeah, you can hear Viv is locking the front doors, and then as she goes past the lights, she turns off the switch, which turns the foyer into darkness.
Sounds good.
She then kind of passes you, says, "Be a love, shut the door."
The door that I'm standing in.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll kind of just whisper to her as she's going past. We just gonna leave that dead guy lying in the foyer like that?
Yeah. Well, no one's going to come in, are they? Because I've locked the doors.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. It's
you're at the
midnight,
door,
I guess, so it's dark.
Yeah. It's just dark. There's no light coming in, so he just looks like he's on the floor. And you'd have to get really close to
Or
him.
you have to have like a torch or something to.
To look
Yeah.
or whatever. So
All right. So yeah, that's fine. I'll let the door go shut behind me.
Okay.
I mean, am I kind of bundling into Hardy?
He kind of moves out of the way and
Right,
is kind of making
yep,
his
all
way
right.
to this desk here. In the meantime, Leo has checked the second toilet, and there's no one in there either, so you're fine.
This reminds me of Fallout, by the way, checking the toilets.
When I see him check the second one, I'll give a little whistle to have him come join me.
Okay.
Okay. When I go by Captain Hardy, I will tell him we should cover the stairs.
Yeah, he's got his pistol out. Oh no, he didn't, because his pistol got damaged.
He can have my. I'll hand him my pistol if he's looking
Okay.
for a weapon. He can have
Yeah,
my little Makarov,
take
unless
the
he
Makarov.
takes the AKM off of me.
Actually, that's probably. Yeah, he'll actually, that makes more sense. He'll take your AKM off you.
Damn it.
A little bit too much gun for a kid like you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. I'll make like a pouty face, but in reality, I'm kind of like, yeah, it was a bit fucking heavy.
It's all wood and stuff. What the hell? Yeah, so he's going to just cover the stairs as you kind of make your way in. Okay, so you've got the
I've got my crossbow out again now.
yeah. Viv is bringing up the rear. Okay, so you're at the double doors. They're just kind of like swinging double doors that you can open.
Yeah, I think kind of at the same time I'll motion to Leo to push that door. I'll push this door, and then we'll kind of go through, checking our cross.
Yep.
Where's the beams?
Check your corners.
Your
Yeah,
corner, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you guys can go into the building. That's not a problem. There's no one in here. Again, you've got the strip lighting that are on emergency lighting, so you can still see. It's just a little bit subdued. You can
check
see.
the desks.
Yep, you want to check the desks? You can check the
Yeah.
desks.
Yeah.
You each take a desk, I guess.
But we are not looting now. Alan, what? We need to secure the building.
Loot it. Wait, wrong game.
I'm definitely looting the desk.
Okay. You go over to the desk. You're kind of holding your gun. And you open the thing. There's loads of paperwork in there. There's some looks like Christmas cards. There's a whole pile of Christmas cards that are in one of the desks. And then you kind of open up another couple more desks. There's some pencils and there's various stationery if you want any of that.
I do. I will grab a pen and a pad of paper.
Okay. At the very
Young
bottom,
man.
you find a half bottle of whiskey
That too.
with a suspicious-looking brand. Yeah. So that's what's in the desk. The rest of you are kind of bringing up the rear.
Yeah, I'm moving to the door.
Which door do you want to go to?
Top.
Okay.
Does it have a glass that I can look through?
No, it's just a standard kind of like door.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I would follow to the other door.
Okay. All right. The rest of you kind of make your way.
I'm following Viv. Yep.
Yep.
I think you said we heard voices before, right? Are the
Yes.
voices coming from this? Do we hear any voices coming from the stairwell as we're kind of going past?
Yeah. You don't hear any voices coming from the stairwell.
All right. Okay. That's fine then.
What you do hear, in fact, as you get to the door, Leo, you can hear the sound of footsteps.
Oh, Leo, not Dom.
Coming to the door.
It's on the other side of the door.
Okay, so I make a signal to Angel, like probably something more military, like
I don't know.
what is the sound?
All the military veterans watching this are going, "Oh my god, what the hell?" Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You basically make a sound to say that you can hear someone behind the door.
Do the hinges on the door look clean, like maintained, or are they like rusty and?
They look like they've seen a lot of use, but they look like they're functional. They're not super clean, but they're not super rusty either. And it looks like the doors open inwards.
I look
Yeah.
behind. I just wanna.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I just wanna check that if Viv and Dom come to support us or stay behind.
We're sort of supporting you, sure.
Yeah, they're kind of like behind you.
Yeah, I'll wave to Leo to come over to where I am.
So I when I go by Viv and Dom, I'm like, check the other door.
Okay. They go to the other door.
Yeah, I'll make the motions that I'll open the door and I'll have him like ready beside the door to like stack up, ready to enter and
Yep.
clear the room.
Okay.
I put my gun on full auto.
Okay. I just remembered something terrible. I didn't even have my initiative cards, which is what I need. What
Damn
was I
it!
thinking?
I've got some here for another game. If you
Are you
want.
telling us that we have a combat coming? I'm surprised.
No.
I'm shocked.
Hadley, my alien ones, are just not here. We'll have to use Matt. Matt, we're all yours.
I've got my alien ones, so I'll crack them out.
I've obviously left mine with the rest of my alien stuff I was looking at.
It's funny that you don't see the fire rate on the weapon, at least not on the Excel sheet. Rate of fire 4. Okay,
Rate of fire,
sorry, that. Yeah. No, but if it has like a burst mode or a single
Then
fire mode.
you pick less dice.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I guess with a rate of fire of 4, you could go.
Oh, yeah, you got a lot. We'll trust you, Matt. So, Angel's going on the.
Angel's going on 5.
Mm-hmm. Viv.
1.
Ooh, yeah. Leo.
7.
You.
8.
Captain Hardy.
4.
And NPCs.
9.
That's handy.
Is that everyone?
That's everyone.
All right.
Right. Okay. So, Viv is going to go first. Well, Viv's going to wait to find out what the rest of you do. Captain Hardy's basically hanging behind. That leaves you lot. If you wish to trade initiative, you can do on your go.
No, I think it's good. Angel opens the door.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be right back as well.
Okay, cool. Right.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and slowly open the door.
Make a recon roll for me.
No.
Okay,
Yeah, so I just have D10 for my intelligence. I do not have recon.
that's fine.
So it's just a D10 then.
Okay, how do I do this? RWD10. Yes, mishap.
Okay. Amazingly. Yeah, you this is what we know and love.
It's only if you push, right? That it's a mishap? Or is it also on a normal roll?
No, because she doesn't actually have a so normally it would be 2 1s. It would be a full mishap. But
Right.
because she doesn't have the skill, it's on just 1. So you you open the door and it kind of just makes this noise. You're like, damn it. You can either commit to just opening the whole door or just hold fire and just hold it where it is.
I'm going to hold it where it is.
Okay.
Get a gauge to see what's going on. Like, how far open was I able to get the door?
You open it about 1.5 inches.
Yeah, so I start to hear it creak, and it's like, shit, and just fucking stop and
Yeah.
wait to hear what's going on.
Okay. All right. You wait to hear what's going on. The footsteps stop. So then, I guess that leaves you then, Leo. The doors open slightly, and where you can see out, you can see the wall, which is
Very helpful.
which is there, which is presumably between
It's a nice looking
you.
wall.
Yeah, it's a functional rubbish warehouse wall made of brick.
I'm looking at Angel like holding position.
Sure. Dom, you and Liv are just waiting at the top.
Yeah, I'm holding. I guess this is like Overwatch or something. I'm just kind of holding my action. I'm not rushing in. I mean, I'm the recon guy, but I'm not that keen to go through an open door when they know there's people on the other side.
So we go back to the beginning. Viv is looking down at you lot, going, "What the fuck?"
Sounds about right.
Some weird look, trying to make some military signs that are terrible. Going, and then I guess Captain Hardy just keeping an eye on the rear. Back to you, Angel.
Do I hear these steps coming in closer, or do they just stop?
They stop.
Can I say something? Or I need to wait for my turn?
As a free action, you can have like 2 or 3 words.
Even now, before my turn, I
That's
guess.
fine.
Do you have a grenade?
They might be friendly.
What are you gonna do?
Do we have grenades?
do have
I
grenades.
think you may have some grenades if you've got some.
I have a frag.
Mm-hmm.
They're about to know
I'm
we're
not-
here.
Who knows what might happen?
But they might have hostages or something. There might be.
They may do.
I cannot ethically be going ahead and throwing stuff into rooms where I don't know what's on the other side.
Yeah, so
So yeah, at his question, do you have a grenade? We can't do that yet.
they're like, what the fucking fuck?
And then I guess try and get. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna try and get Liv's attention.
Okay.
And something along the lines of, like, make some noise.
All right. She
So-
takes the shotgun. She whacks the metal roller shutter.
And then as she's making that noise, I'm going to open the door more.
Okay. Yeah, it carries on creaking, but you can't really hear it that much over the sound of the shutter. And you hear someone say in Polish, for those who can understand Polish, "Hello? Gregory, is that you?"
I'm gonna like kind of say something back in Polish, and because I've talked to that guy, right? That was in the foyer. I'm gonna try and do my best impression of him, and say, I'm hoping you're gonna give me a bonus to this if I have to roll, and just say, "Yeah, just bored."
Okay.
Making sure you're awake.
Okay. Go on then, make a manipulation roll.
Do I get a bonus to it?
I'm not going to give you a bonus to it.
You know,
You sound
you
like
gotta ask,
Boy.
right? All right, two d6 or d6 and a d6, I should say. Let's do this.
But at least you have it as a skill.
That's true. Fucking hell. I don't think I'm going to push that. So no,
No.
that's it.
In which case, you hear the sound of a bolt being pulled back
Of course I do.
on an AK. And then you hear someone say, "Gregory, come here now," which is what you hear. So obviously we're not going to worry about the initiative just yet. Is anyone going to do anything?
No, I'm just waiting for the door to be open.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back away from the door, like here.
Okay, yep. Angel's now pulled the door back. So you can go through if you wished.
Okay. I don't know how to say. I guess I know in post to say, drop your weapon or something.
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay. So we'll move in, but in a way that I can pull back if I need to. Yeah, just enough, like kind of leaning out of the door from the other side.
Yep.
And I will shout in my best Polish, drop the weapon now, and I'm aiming at this guy.
Okay.
Something like that.
That's fine. I'll just right. Okay. So there was a. I won't move you. Yeah, the guy is. And you say that to him in your initiative round, I guess.
Yeah. Bronna Genia.
He kind of looks at you and goes to raise his AK.
Can I shoot first?
Can you shoot first? I guess, yeah. I guess technically you are holding your action, so yeah, you can do.
So I pop him 2 shots.
Right in the face.
Bang,
Shots,
bang!
Or you. So you. How many of your 4 rate of fires are you going to use?
I do 2.
2. Oh.
I have yeah. So basically, it would be, if I remember correctly, it's my range combat and my agility. So it's D10 and D10. But I have the grand specialty, which gives me +1 to assault rifle. So that would be D12, D10, and then the bonus on the weapon is for something.
So if you got a bonus on your weapon, yes. So
I have to. It's weird, right? I think it's
I
way
think
too
you've.
high.
Yeah. Let me just have a quick look at
2 is way too high, I think.
1 second. Yeah, I don't know what the bonus was I gave you on that. Yeah, no, that's fine.
It's 2?
It is. It's a bonus of 2.
So then that means that the D12 cannot raise anymore, and then the D10 will become a D12.
D12, correctly.
And I have extra, but that
it just gets wasted, and then you've got your
2d6.
2d6 for your
So it's
for your two amounts of ammo. So yeah.
okay. So D12, D12, D6, D6.
No, so okay.
That's all right.
There's a way you can do this. So if you RW, is it? RF, I can't remember. RW.
RW, yeah.
Yeah, so exclamation RW and then AA.
Okay. Well, I just got 2 successes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's rolled 2d12. I mean, it's still the old
fine.
dice. The old dice thing is still working, right?
It's fine. Yeah, that's good.
So for
you
the
got a
ammo,
4, that's fine. So it's not a problem. So yes, so you've used 6 rounds.
Right. So I've just rolled for us to use as an example. Like you can use the letter stuff. That doesn't count, of course.
No, that's fine.
AA is what?
And there is
yeah.
Yeah.
That's just an
Okay.
example. The dice have types on the character sheet,
They do.
right?
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, okay.
It's fine. And there is a way of actually doing the ammo, which all kind of like works it out for you, but that's fine.
Sorry.
So yeah, you get 2 successes, and then you use 6 rounds. So the damage that you have is how much?
My damage
Yep.
is 2.
2.
Critical is 2.
Critical is 2. So you don't get enough for a critical, but you do get enough to add damage. So you do 3 damage. And if you I'll just roll it. I've got a dice here. You shoot him in the arm. Okay. Yes. So you fire 6 rounds. One of the rounds hits him in the arm, and roll me d6.
Me?
Left or right? 1 to 3 is left. 4, 5, 6 is right.
1.
1. Okay. So the left arm. Okay. And you try to shoot him, and he kind of like staggers backwards. And yeah, that's the end of your round. It's his go, I believe. I just jumped out of the map, so I can't see it. Unless anyone else goes
It's
after you.
my go, right?
It's your go, yeah.
But
sorry,
I'm
it's
not.
your go.
I'm not
You're
doing
there.
anything.
No,
The door's
no.
closed too, right?
The top door, yes, it's shut.
Yeah. So no, I'm not doing anything.
Okay. And he tries to shoot you.
I'm in partial cover, I guess, no? Because I was leaning on the window, on the door.
Yeah, you're sort of leaning around the door, plus he's trying to shoot you one-handed. So I lose dice for that. Which actually just leaves me with 2d6. Nope. And he fires. And all 6 shots just go wild. You obviously can't control the actual gun. But he does make it. He does shout. And everything's gone very loud now.
Well, anyhow, yeah,
Yeah.
an automatic weapon. That's enough.
And all of a sudden, we see sparks and debris coming from the door as Viv fires a shotgun right through the door, right into the guy.
Yeah, so Viv basically opens the door, sticks a shotgun out, and fires and pulls the trigger.
Viv wouldn't even open the door.
Yeah, all right then. Viv just kind of goes with the shotgun, goes through the very shitty plywood door. And Leo, you see the guy hit the floor. That was nice and easy.
Good old Viv.
Captain Hardy goes shit, and starts to move back. Angel.
I'm going to go through the door, weapon pointed into the room.
Yep.
What are these? Let's see
I'll
if I can-
describe the room to you.
How do I
Look
drop
like-
a ping?
Just hold the mouse button, the left mouse button on something. Right.
Okay, what are those?
So these are large processing metal containers. This in the middle between them is a run, which kind of makes its
Conveyor.
way towards the conveyor. Yep. These boxes here are large stacks of pallets with nothing on.
Okay, so these metal ones, how high are they? Like how tall? Are they?
They're about sort of like 4.5 foot tall.
All right, so I'm going to make my way through and get behind one of them and kind of look out to see what I can see.
Okay. So when you get to there, you can actually see where the hunting is coming from. What looks like some kind of large, round, cylindrical silo of some sort. And the sound is coming from there.
Now, what about to the right of that arc? Can I see
to the
anything past the other
Past the silo.
boxes and like this way?
From where you are, you can make out this. Yeah, actually, I'll just let you see all this.
Whoa, whoops. Sorry.
There you go. That'll do.
I'm gonna.
So yes,
I'll be back in a minute. All right. I'm just gonna hang
Sure.
back. I need to visit the little boys' room.
okay, no problem. Right, so you see from there, directions that way. The pallets are sort of about 12 foot high, and so they're towering, and they're just stacked pallets. There's nothing on them at all. And yeah, that's what you see at the moment. This is one of those little forklift trucks. You imagine that little forklift truck is there as well. And you've got a door over here to your left.
Like, with the noise that was just made, is anyone coming running? Can I hear anyone else?
Not at this moment in time. As you kind of move out, you've heard the gunshots, but you haven't heard anything else. So, Leo, you're next.
So I guess if this gives enough protection, I will try to move to this position.
Yep, sure. Yeah, you can see the conveyor belt. It looks like, as you both get to there, in Polish, it basically says that it's some kind of production line for some kind of spring water.
Mm-hmm.
Water! Yay!
Jackpot.
Woohoo! So that's what you do, is you kind of rush across there. You don't hear anything else.
Yeah, I'm just checking and trying to listen.
Yep.
I guess it's very dark inside.
It is. Viv comes running out. Makes an ability roll, because she likes to do this. And as always, she fails. She kind of gets to about there. Captain Hardy, spring up the rear, as is Dom. So you can then hear the sounds of running coming from this direction over here.
Oh, fuck.
But you can't see what's happening.
Okay. Angel goes first. No, Beep goes first. So it's Angel's turn now?
Yes.
All right. I want to go over to this corner and look around and see what's going on.
Okay.
So now, like, looking directly around the box, would I be able to see, say, like, over here, or is that all still?
That's still slightly. You can just make out there.
Some more skids.
Yeah. So that's what you can see there. I guess we can clear this because
Beep
it
is
is
there.
there. Yep. So that's what you can see from where you are.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
So I do the same thing. I move to this corner with the gun prep.
Okay.
Just holding position and listening.
Sure. You stop, hold position, and listen.
Do I need to roll?
No, you're fine. I'm happy for you to go there. It just expedites it all. Yeah, Captain Hardy is here. And Dom. What's Dom going to do?
Gonna take up the rear.
Okay.
As per usual.
As per usual.
Has anybody taken the weapon off of the guy that's down?
No.
What did he have? An AKM as well?
Yep, and they came as well.
I will put the. I'll spend like my action like basically taking his AK and looking for mags.
Sure.
In other
yeah,
words, he's looting the corpse.
always looting the corpse. Okay.
I just
so
feel
I will-
like shots have been fired, and
Yeah.
I don't want to bring the crossbows for like the sneaking up on people quietly and taking the first shot. I want
Yep.
something a bit more powerful now if I can.
Okay. Yep.
How many mags has he got?
There's he's got 2 mags.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. And then out of the blue, you hear gunshots.
Gunshots.
Yep.
Okay. When you say you, it's very generic. Is that?
Well, you as in all of you.
All y'all.
Oh.
Just wondering who's getting shot. That's all. Yes, wondering.
Okay, right. So, I will just reveal this person that's on the corner of this wall.
Oh,
here.
great.
The guy in similar kind of fatigues pops around the wall and opens up on Viv. And Viv gets hit for 2, 3 damage, and 1 extra.
I'll shout out with my voice breaking in teenage adolescence. Viv!
Mommy!
Nice.
So, Viv loses 3 health. And it's cool it's on the fire roll. And fails.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Poor pig.
And she gets pinned down there.
Well, she's been shot, hasn't she?
It's been
Fair enough.
suppressed.
Yeah.
So, back to you lot. So Viv is going to try and shake it off, and is just basically she gets the pallets and kind of slumps down the side, holding her leg and her torso. Right.
She doesn't say anything.
She just goes, ah, fuck.
Kurwa.
Yep. Captain Hardy is still here, so can't actually see the shooter. So back to you, Angel.
Okay. See how this works.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Okay, so
What?
4.
Yep.
Oh no, I'm trying to measure from here to there.
Okay. Yep.
So how far would you say it is?
That's going to be 5 hexes,
Which equates to
50 meters.
Well, it's the range, no? The range is on your weapon is on
So-
axis.
Yeah, the range is in hexes.
So, yeah.
So that's the short range. If you want a medium range, you double it. If you want long range, you double it again. And if you extreme range, you double it again. So in your instance.
That's funny. We start training at 100 meters.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna pop my head up to see where the gunshots came from,
Yep, you can see someone there.
and I'm going to try and
Go on then.
take them out.
Yep. What's the range of your actual gun?
5.
5. So that's fine, short range. So
Okay. So how do I do this?
okay. So let me see if I can.
Like, have I ever actually fired my weapon before?
I don't know if you've ever actually fired your weapon.
A feeling, no.
Okay. So we're looking at
So
ranged combat, right?
yeah. So if you do
D6.
exclamation RW, then whatever your stat is, B, A, B, C, whatever your skill is, A, B, C, and then you put the number of rounds the number of auto fire or whatever, the number of ammo dice you want to use with an A next to it. That'll work it all out for you.
Okay,
It was
hold
in
on.
the YouTube chat from Fenhorn.
Yeah.
So
D. So I'll be looking at a C and a D. So exclamation RW,
RW
C,
space C
D.
space D space. How many ammo dice do you want to use?
Let's say 2.
So then it's 2A and then enter. That should, in theory...
Yeah, that works.
ta-da!
Ammo spent 6. It's telling you how much
Yeah.
ammo was spent. You got 2 successes. Yeah,
Yep.
that works.
Cool.
Nice. So you get 2 successes. So the damage you're going, I'm guessing, is 2.
And Tony, you saw that you did 6 from your earlier shot as well, right?
I did 3 damage.
Yeah, but you rolled 2 ammo dice and you got a 4 and a 2 on them.
Yes, 6
Yeah,
ammo,
yeah. All right, yeah.
Okay.
It's actually quite nice. Yeah, ammo spent. It's very nice.
So you do 3 damage.
Cool.
Okay. And he is going to be suppressed. You know, he's not like super hard or anything. He's gonna not shoot back. Right.
You got hit by a medic. I hope you feel good.
Okay.
I'm not saying that.
Leo.
Very well.
So basically, we can fire from our position if we just stand up.
Stand up and shoot over and then get back down again if you wanted to, as Angel just has.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
we
I'm
also
fighting,
heard.
like you said, yeah.
Yeah, because we also heard somebody coming from the left, from our left, from this direction, right?
You did.
Sure. Can I? Yeah, I'm gonna hold. Yeah, there's no Overwatch if I remember right.
There's no what? There's an Overwatch, yeah. You can stop and just look in one direction, and as soon as someone comes to you, you get to fire before them.
Yeah. So seeing that Angel is already shooting at that guy,
You can see me pick. You can see me with my AK, like getting ready as well.
So I'm gonna try to keep Overwatch on this direction, just to see if somebody comes from the other flank.
Yep, sure.
And I'm crouching and, leaning a little bit.
I'm pretty sure there's some rules for that. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, you kind of look in that direction.
Just to get as much cover as I can.
Yeah,
and
that's fine.
stability to my gun.
Okay. That is fine. So that leaves the rest of you. That's you, yes.
I am going to move to the corner here. Can I see the person?
You can make out that someone is kind of like, he's been shot and kind of slumping backwards.
Can I shoot at them?
Yeah, I mean, he's just going to be behind that bit of partition. I'm sure.
So that's like some armor dice for cover, right?
It is.
I'm gonna like go full auto with this new AKM. I have no like. I'm not used to any kind of like rifle of any description, right?
Yeah.
And this has probably got like an auto mode on it. Like an full auto switch on it. I'm assuming, being an AK.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let loose. So tell me what to roll for full auto.
Okay. So it'll be the maximum ammo dice that you've got
Yeah,
Which is what?
for an AKM.
30.
I can check if you want.
I've written it all in here, I think. Rate of fire, is that the one? 4?
Yep, that's correct.
AKM 4.
4.
So
Okay.
4.
Yeah.
Damage
Okay.
2, critical 3. Range. Yeah.
So I'm rolling
Mag 30.
my ranged combat, which is a D12 and a D6. So that's RW, A, D, and then 4A, right?
That's correct.
Wish me luck. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 2 successes, 1
Okay.
extra hit, 13
Okay.
ammo spent, and there's a mishap. Well, there's no mishap actually.
There's no mishap there. It's fine, unless you wanted to push it.
I'm not pushing that. No,
You
no.
can't. No. Okay, that's fine. So, yes, you fire into the guy. You just and bullets spray all along the wall into sort of like the stud walling that's there, which doesn't offer any protection. And yeah, you hear a couple of thumps, and yeah, you've managed to hit them in the torso, and in the torso. So that extra one there is extra damage you've done. So it's not still critical because the extra round that hits from the ammo dice just does base damage, and your base damage is 2. So you've done 4 damage. Yeah, nice.
And
you
yeah,
would imagine he's.
Remember that the mag is 30, so you are almost half the mag out.
Yeah, that's right. That's fine.
When in doubt, you know.
I would have been happy for it to have been completely out if it rolled that way. I mean, it wouldn't be with 446, but yeah. Anyway, all good.
Yeah, that's fine. So at that point, you get some gunshots coming your way.
Again, this is your way.
That'll be you, Leo.
But I'm covering.
You are. Okay. You suddenly have this person pop up.
What person? Oh, okay.
And you're covering. You can make your attack.
Okay.
Seeing as you're doing Overwatch, so just attack as normal.
Yeah. Okay. So in this case, it's the same as before. So I have 2d12 because of everything. So A, and then I will shoot again 2 ammo. So it's 2A, right?
Yep.
Okay. Bing.
There you go.
So I get 1 success and 9 ammo.
Yeah. Yes. So I'll just roll to see what you hit. They hit the right arm, which is fine. If you'd hit the left arm, it would have gone into the wood. But seeing as you've hit him on the right arm, yeah, he's going to make a bullet under fire roll. He succeeds. Woo! Okay, he's not suppressed.
Great.
Hooray! And he fires back at you with rounds hitting all around you, but not actually hitting you.
I need to roll? Not right? It's
No,
because
no.
I forgot how the suppression was working.
So the suppression rules change, so you've got to
exactly.
for it, so you're fine. You're being shot at, but thankfully you're behind cover. So as you're kind of like behind cover, you can see a couple of bullet holes appear on your side of the metal. So it's stopping a few rounds, but not a lot. Okay, back to the beginning. Angel.
It's not big.
Viv, sorry. Viv is kind of like pulling herself across and staying undercover and going, fuck you, and screaming at the top of her lungs. She kind of points the shotgun around the corner and pulls the trigger for the second round and shoots it into wherever. And then pops the rounds, starts to put 2 more rounds into the actual shotgun. Captain Hardy makes a dash across to Viv, rolling his mobility, and he passes and gets to her and stops behind the crates. So yes, Angel.
Okay, I'm just going through these rules right now.
Look at rules. What? That's not allowed.
Looking at rules. Try to find grenades.
Okay, it's on page. Hang on. 68.
Okay, I don't have that file that you have.
Okay.
I've got the old.
Oh, the old one. Okay. So you want to throw a grenade, do you?
Yeah. Okay. So what's the range on them? Or is that dependent upon strength and throwing and?
So it is just
I mean, range
grenades.
should be fine, I think.
Yeah.
Range is 3 on a frag grenade. In fact, they're all 3 other than
all 3.
improvised, which is 2.
Yep.
Okay, so then I'm out of range.
So that would be short range. If that's for 3, so you're looking at 3, 6. So you'd be at -3. So you're throwing your using your heavy weapons.
Is that what that is?
I think it is. If I vaguely remember. Quick, everyone looks at Fennel.
Okay, then I cannot do that. Because I've got nothing in heavy and my strength is D10, so that would knock it down to a negative D6.
Okay, yeah, so that's not going to work.
Do I have line of sight on Buddy?
You do?
Alright, I'm going to shoot him.
Okay.
Keep it simple.
Don't mess around with stuff.
No. Nope. So basically same as last time?
Yep.
So that was RWCD2A. Bang. 1 success, and I spent 6 more ammo.
Okay. Yeah, you let's see where you hit him. Left leg. No, right leg. Sorry. Yep, you hit him in the leg, and he's suppressed, which is good. That's one more that's out of action for the moment.
Cool. And then that is 6 more ammo that I do not have.
Okay, Leo.
So I repeat my action. I shoot at him again.
Okay.
It's like the same thing. Wow. Okay. 2 successes, 7 ammo.
Nice. Yeah. So when Angel shoots him, he kind of like staggers a bit, giving you enough time to shoot as well. You catch him in the stomach, and he goes down. Nice. Leaving. Ooh. Back to Dom.
He suppressed the guy that was shot at before, right?
Yep, he's somewhere behind there, you would imagine.
Oh, right, okay. So I can't see him.
Nope.
I'm going to then... I'm going to run back here and take cover behind this
Okay.
thing, do an overwatch.
Okay. Presumably in that sort of direction there.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, like a cone between the edge of the wall and the pallet, basically.
Yep. Okay. So at that point, you can hear running from over here somewhere. And at that point, you see this door open here. And there is a person with an RPK, which is the equivalent of a heavier version of the AKM. And he appears in the doorway. But I believe your Overwatch will kick in, I think, if memory serves.
Dom?
I'm looking the other direction, though. I'm not looking that way.
Oh, no, you've stopped your Overwatch, haven't you? Because you shot him before. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm not.
that's fine,
I won't see him. I won't see him.
Yeah, so he kind of looks out and then ducks back into the room.
Nope.
Okay. I'll hide him again. Right then. So, Viv is bleeding. Captain Hardy is pulling out a personal medical kit and starting to try and treat her. Angel. What's Angel going to be doing?
Don't die.
It's not that bad. It'll be fine.
What is my movement before I have to start rolling?
So you can go 2 hexes without having to make a move. If you want to go further than that, you need to make a mobility roll. For every success, you go an extra hex.
Gotcha.
Can't see the hexes though, right?
No,
Yeah,
is there a
no.
way to turn them on?
No.
Not easily.
No.
There is a way, but not. Yeah, Ed would have to go into his map
I'd
settings.
have to go in and do it. Yeah, so it's fine. I
But
can.
you can use the rule.
Yeah, it's fine.
Right? The ruler, you can check.
I can eyeball it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. No, yeah, there you go. You've got the ruler. So that's 2 X's. Yeah, there you go.
3, 4 to get to
The door.
3 to get to the 3, 4. Yeah.
Okay, so if where'd my marker go?
So if you want to get to there, you'll need to make a mobility roll. And you need
Now-
1 success.
Is there any cover there at that point?
No, this is all pretty much just the assembly.
Wire
So
legs.
yeah. So you're not going to really hide behind anything there.
All right, so I am going to move right behind Leo.
Okay. That's fine.
It was an
Yeah.
RPK, you said?
An RPK, yeah. So it's a
Heavy machine gun.
Yep. It's a machine
Yeah, and
gun.
I'll kind of tap him on the back and say, "Move up to the pallets."
Leo, it's your round.
Now, since I only moved, can I hold my attack action or my other
So-
action to?
Yeah. So moving is a fast action. If you wanted to shoot again, because you've moved, you're not going to be able to aim. So you're just going to do a random shot, which means you can be -2 to hit.
Okay.
And what is this here? Is
So that's the sort of like grill that the bottled water would go on, and they'd end up packing in the corner. So
Conveyor
it's
belt.
just like a low conveyor belt. So it's just
yeah,
basically
okay.
made of,
So it doesn't really cover protection.
no, there's no protection given there. Ooh.
Okay, so I'm gonna like it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to go all the way to this wall. Supposedly 3.
Okay. If you're going to try and climb over that, it's going to cost you an extra hex.
So 4.
Yeah.
My
So-
mobility it's D, so I'm not what,
Mhm.
and I have no bonus or nothing.
No, just a standard roll.
Yeah, if I don't get it, I will be sitting duck.
Well, if you ended up moving towards the stacks of pallets, you'd have, like, you would be in cover all the way around and be able to take a good eye on the entrance where Buddy with the heavy or the machine gun just poked his head out of.
Yeah, so if I remember correctly, I need if I want to be in Overwatch, it's a slow action. I need to
It
keep
is,
my
yeah.
slopes, but moving is a slow action too.
No, moving's a fast action unless you're going to make a mobility roll. in which
Okay,
case-
so since I'm 2 away,
away.
then what I'm-
that's fine.
yeah, then what I will do is I will do a fast action, and then Overwatch on the door.
Okay.
Okay. Then and I will crouch and take cover as much as I can. So I can do both. Unless I see him, and then I will shoot. Obviously.
So my guy's on Overwatch.
Ah, awesome. That's what I thought.
We'll just.
That's what I thought.
So as you get to there,
Yeah,
he opens fire.
of course.
Okay then. So he has his RPK, which I believe it's one of you. I've got the stats for over here.
I think Hardy got it, or we got it from the UAP. UAP, the UAC.
That's the one.
I don't know who took it. I think Beep took it.
Yeah, I think she did. I don't know.
RPK, yeah, it's Beep. But there are no stats.
No, that's fine. Don't worry.
I can tell them to you.
Oh, go on then.
I have them more or less here. Wait, give me a second. I had them a second before. RPK. Rate of fire 4, damage 2, crit 3. You don't need the rest, right?
Yeah,
Range
that's
6.
fine. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So he fires. And he fires 6, 12, 20.
Bye, guys.
12, 18, 24 rounds in your general direction. Oops.
They have a running, no? Usually if you're moving, probably
Does
you
that
will get
mean-
some cover.
Does that mean also Angel and I are in the line of fire a bit for suppression purposes?
No, because he's actually firing at you. Because you're both undercover, you're fine.
Right, okay.
He could potentially, if you were kind of in between, he could go for that and just do, but it has to be the hex. So
Right, okay.
because you're not in the same hex, you're fine. Okay. Right. So, do you have any armor?
No.
Okay then.
I will quickly toss in my armor.
What did you say the damage was again? Half. 2. Okay. Take 3 damage to the left arm.
3 damage. So my height capacity is 5.
Yep,
So that
so
means that I have. So I have
2.
So I have 2 left. Okay.
Yep.
And then injuries is left arm.
Well, yeah, just you have it wasn't critted, so you're fine for that.
Okay.
But
But
I
hit
did hit you.
Hit location doesn't really matter though, right? Until you
No,
take
no.
injuries.
No,
Okay.
to take a crit.
Yeah.
But then he hit you with 2 more bullets, which would take off base damage of 2, and then that leaves you with 2 more damage, which is a crit.
Okay. So I'm basically out.
So, you basically run, see him, and he fires. The last thing you see is all this round that leaves you broken and down. I don't think it's a crit because I don't actually get to do any crits. So, but yeah, you basically hit the floor down, and you're suppressed.
You don't do a crit when someone's down?
I don't think so. I'm gonna have to double check.
I'll look that up while you're doing other stuff.
Yeah, if you could do. I think that was one of the weird things I was looking at. I could be wrong. I've had too many systems in my brain. So.
Well, I mean, Coriolis, if it's like the crits in Coriolis, that is the case. It's only on a crit on the weapon, not when you get broken. Anyway.
Yeah,
it doesn't say anything. It doesn't say anything with being broken. So
when you've suffered damage equal to or excess your hit capacity, you become incapacitated. You knock senseless or collapse from exhaustion. You can only crawl and mumble through the pain. You can't perform any other actions, and you can't roll for any other skills.
Yeah.
If you're then hit after the fact, someone can try and kill you straight away. So no.
I'm not unconscious.
No, you're just kind of like, you can't really do anything. You're kind of like mumbling, pretty much the same way that the Viv is at the moment.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oops. Dom, back to you.
I still don't see anybody from the direction I'm looking, right?
No.
So if I wanted to, let me just bring the ruler up here again. If I wanted to move, how does this work? Over here towards, I get 2 moves, right?
You would do, but you'd have to make a mobility to either go underneath the metal containers that you'll be hiding behind, or to go over. So it'll just add an extra hex. So
if I want to go like here,
yep, you could jump over and do that. That's
and
fine.
would I be able to pop my head above the pallet, the stuff that's on the pallets, or is it like
no, the pallets are sort of like
they're quite tall,
yeah.
Right? Okay. Okay, so if I want to move like here where it says 3,
Yep.
can I do that without having any moves at the end of it?
You'd have to make a mobility roll.
That's fine. I mean, I'm mobile. That's not a problem.
That's fine. Yep, that's
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me make my mobility roll. So it's a D12 and a D10. That's an A and a B, which is pretty good. So let me do that. Hopefully, I won't cock this up. Famous last words, right? I'm gonna be leaping over the top, of course.
Of course.
Like an action hero.
Scrabbling over the top. You little scrawny. Oh,
hey, 3 successes. That's pretty good.
That's good. So you could go a maximum of 5.
In that case, let me just have a quick look at this again. I've got it still.
Which is pretty cool.
I mean, I could run to here, right?
So yeah, you'd go 4. So as far as 4.
Oh, 4, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And what are these things here again?
That's all the kind of conveyor belt and.
So I can't really take cover behind them much.
No, there's no cover there.
So that's fine. I'm just gonna go to support.
Yep.
Leo then.
Okay.
Basically here. And I'm gonna drag him. Like I probably don't have enough moves left, right, to do anything else.
So as you run, as you get to him, where you're looking, you do spot this person here.
Yeah. Okay.
And he sees you as you run, and you're like, shit. And you get behind the boxes.
Yeah.
And the pallets and stop. Okay. It's there you go. Yep. You hear the sound of a door opening further on down here. That is all you hear. In fact, actually, why not? A couple of rounds kind of come out from the doorway and hit into the wood above your head.
Whose head? My head.
At your head, and we're between you and Leo.
Yeah.
The guy with the RPK is firing through the doorway into your general direction. And hoping to just randomly hit you, but he's only fired 3 shots.
Hey, full auto works great.
Yep.
Coming up. So my thinking is I need to suppress this guy so that our medic can come and take care of the guy who's just fallen.
Yeah. You can hear Viv saying, "Leave it out. I'll be fine." And she's starting to get to her feet. With Captain Hardy in tow. Charlotte. What is Angel going to do?
I was thinking of trying to make it over to that door to throw a grenade in there, but I think Matt has a better idea. So if Matt is willing, I will switch initiative spots with him.
Okay.
To let him get his suppression on.
All right. Okay. That means I'm. We top of the round? No.
Oh
yeah, because he fired. He just fired. Right.
So, yeah, you and Don can switch. You gonna do that?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll switch with him if he's okay with it.
And we have to be within shouting distance if it's like the other
Yeah,
zero
yeah,
energy
it's
games,
fine.
right?
Yeah,
So that's
you go, yeah. So you just got to go. I'm gonna and you're like,
Suppression
that's fine.
fire.
There you
right.
go.
So I just basically want to kind of like step basically to where Leo is, kind of, and just kind of peek around the corner and be like, "Grr," full auto again into the
fine.
through the doorway.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, you can do that.
All right. So this is that full auto roll again then.
Yeah, go on then.
All right.
Never know, you might hit him. He's behind cover, so you are. In fact, no, just roll.
Yep. Oh my god. Can I push that?
You can if you.
There's
want
no push.
to.
There's no push
There is
option
no,
on it.
isn't there?
Interesting.
No, there isn't.
So I would re-roll 2 of the ammo dice, but not the ones with the ones, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
What's going to happen with those 2
In
mishap
fact,
dice?
So with those 2 mishap dice, your weapon is going to probably jam, or it's going to degrade.
Before I
After I think it is.
All right,
Yeah.
that's fine. This is a throwaway weapon anyway, so I'm going to re-roll it with just 2 2 ammo die. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So
Okay.
that's 2 successes, and then something bad is going to happen to my weapon, right?
Yes.
Okay. What's the jam? I think jam sounds good. I'm going to have no idea how to like unjam it.
You need to make a tech roll, I think.
So that's 10. I guess I take the new double 5s from my ammo dice plus the 2.
Yep.
So that's 12.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Which I think is most of your ammo already gone. Yeah, so you just basically fire into there.
I don't like that laughing at all.
Fenhor is saying that you can push a roll that has some mishap.
Oh, look, there you go. For some reason, it allows you to push it there. But I don't know why.
Oh, really?
You wouldn't push the top one, but the one you've just rolled now is.
But it's It's showing. Okay, so even if it's a mishap on the ammo dice, I can't re-roll it.
Okay, maybe that's.
Is that right? I thought it was mishap on the like actual skill dice, not on the ammo dice.
No, and your ammo dice as well. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
That might explain why. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So that means I don't do 12. I don't use 12. I use the first roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 7 dice instead.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay then. So, yeah, you fire into there and you stay suppressed, leaving Leo to bleed out a little bit.
Am I bleeding now?
No, not just yet. But you're in a lot of pain and you're just kind of like hunkered down. Charlotte.
All right, so I am going to move right around the boxes.
Literally everyone's in the corner. Hope they don't throw a grenade.
I'm just going to basically... No, stop it. I'm going to move right here.
Yep.
And I'm going to hand that bottle of whiskey to Leo and tell him to take a drink.
Yeah.
And then I am going to provide my medical assistance to his broken body.
Okay.
Finally doing what I'm here for.
The medicing. Okay, that's fine. The move was a fast action, so you can medic him for a slow action.
Okay, so then how does this work now?
So you need to make a medical aid roll.
Right. So D10 and a D10. What is
I
that?
think you
That is
get
a
+1. So D12 and D10.
Gonna be.
Oh my god.
Looks like I kill him.
Double mishap, double ones on a D12 and a D10. Jesus, that's terrible. Steph, this bot.
What happens?
Well, this is a season finale, isn't it? So if people have to die, people have to die.
Oh my god. Yep.
And here I go, killing another player character.
Tony's like, you're talking about
Charlotte.
my character here.
It's good that you're not playing any of Tony's games anytime soon.
Yeah.
Taking notes.
Okay. That's fine. You basically start to treat him. Okay. Right then.
So how does that play out?
You fail to treat any infected wounds, so he'll probably die of an infection if he doesn't get any kind of medication.
I don't do any further harm. I just don't do any good.
I'm just having a quick look at the rules now.
Pretty sure if it's like the other games, you can't re-roll. The same person can't keep rolling the same thing. Medical aid. I'm just looking that up as well.
No, so because it's recovery and you're not actually doing that, so he's going to end up getting infected wounds as opposed to, yeah, that's fine. I think if it's a critical injury, you can kill him.
Oh, it's not a critical injury, is it?
It's not a critical injury, so
yeah,
it's fine. Basically, yeah, you just fail to treat the infection, and chances are, in about 3 to 5 days, he'll probably end up getting a massive infection, which will probably end up killing him then.
I'll take the bottle of whiskey from him after he has his shot, and I'll pour it in the wound to try and disinfect it.
That'll be fine.
Saved you.
Oh dear. Well, this is getting a lot more deadly than the other games. So
Well, it says he gets to make a sickness roll to see if he gets to resist falling ill, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Whatever that means, probably stamina roll, I guess. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, but that means that I'm totally out of combat now.
I'm afraid so. Right. Yeah. So the it's the NPC's go.
Did I suppress him when I was shooting my weapon?
Yes, you did.
Okay, all right. Just wondering. Like my full auto that has 7 bullets before it jammed, or
that's the one. So he needs to make a roll to. Yep. Okay. Right. Viv is swearing and cursing and making her way up. Followed by Captain Hardy. What are you going to do, Dom? Seeing as you've switched initiative.
I'm dropping the AKM that I have no idea how to unjam.
Yeah.
I pulled the go button and it's like not going anymore. And I'm going to get my crossbow out.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay, I guess dropping it is like a free action, I would assume, and then getting my crossbow is like a move action.
Yeah.
So can I shoot it at the guy through the doorway with my remaining thing?
You could, but you can't. You'd have to like get your head out of cover, and he hasn't done anything this round. So, hoping that he's.
I mean, I kind of want to, like, just kind of pop around. Like I haven't really moved from when I was shooting.
No.
Before, right?
Yeah, go on then. Why not? It is the season finale after all. Go on then.
I'm just taking basically a pot shot with my crossbow, and I have to reload this straight after, so it's like one shot, and then that's basically. I'm not much use here, but I get lucky. Not that the way that.
Could I tell him to grab the grenade from my bag?
Yeah.
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 Dom, take the grenade. It's in the side pocket.
All right, then if that's the case, if she's saying that, I'll drop the rifle anyway, and grab a grenade. But I'm kind of that's. I guess that's using all my actions then to like move there and then to get back into position, so I won't be able to throw it yet, right?
Well, I'm like pretty much right beside you for movement wise.
Right.
Yeah,
Over to GM, I guess.
Grab it. Yeah, I'm happy to do that.
Throw it as well?
No, you pick it up and kind of
okay.
Make it ready. You can do that next round.
Hopefully they don't blow us all to pieces.
What's the worst that could possibly happen?
Oh my god!
We're about
what
to
did I
find
do?
out. You just gave a teenager a grenade. A teenager who's just been basically pulling the trigger full auto every chance he's got with his AK.
So you're kind of laying there. You can see this unfolding. Your stomach is in a massive amount of pain. Your arm, your leg is painful as well. You are just kind of like there's this haze going on around you. You're just like, oh, what the hell? Unfortunately, you can't do anything, I'm afraid. Which brings us back to Angel.
Hey, so can I try and heal him again, or like how does that work?
I don't know. Yeah, go on then. Why not? I'm not sure if it's a one.
I'm usually
one
not
chance fits all, but I think it is. Fast switch.
pretty sure you're not allowed. That's a normal skill thing. Is you're not allowed to use the same
Nope.
skill if you
It
failed.
says here, further medical aid rolls have no effect, and the same person cannot try again unless more advanced medical gear is applied. So unless you take him to sort of like some kind of surgery place, then that would be fine.
Now, that being said, if I used the personal medical kit to start, and that didn't work, and I have my medic kit, which would be a next step up,
And you'd be able to do that, yeah. Yep. That's what the rules say. So, yeah.
Okay.
More advanced medical kit, then that's fine.
And if that fails, I have surgical tools. Do I have surgical tools? I can use surgical tools.
You can use surgical tools, but that would require you to probably take a shift out to do that.
Yeah. Okay, so same thing before. 2 successes.
Okay. Leo, you get 2 points of health back. Woohoo! And you're kind of after using the really crappy medical kit, Angel decides, actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just give you a shot of adrenaline, as well as some painkillers, and that kind of seems to do the trick, at least for the short term.
Yeah, a bit of a cocktail.
With
a whiskey chaser.
There you go.
Let's thin that blood right down.
Yeah.
Just give me an aspirin.
Yeah. Could be fine. Okay. Right. So NPC's turn. You can hear the sound of an engine turning over.
You mean a tank?
It could be a tank. It's got a very thick diesel engine sound. It could be a tank. Okay. Right. That leaves back to Viv. Fucking hell.
Where's she going?
I'll just clear this all for you. So you can see everything. And we'll just... There you go.
Brilliant.
Well, you know,
Some sort of armored
a BTR series APC.
APC, yeah? Yeah. It's
just,
inside the fucking building.
Yep. I just really underneath the map you will see a BTR series APC, which is exactly what it is. So that is what is inside the building.
Now it's the time to run.
Yeah, that's.
Okay,
Hey,
then.
I've got a grenade. I can blow this thing to Kingdom Come, right?
So, Dom, it's you.
Yeah.
You can hear Captain Hardy go, "Fuck."
What's the likelihood of me being able to throw the grenade through one of the little windows? I'm just kidding. I'm gonna throw the grenade into the room there.
Okay.
Pull the pin.
Yep.
That's. Now, we were chatting about this in the YouTube chat, where there's a bit of ambiguity in the rules that it's possibly ranged or heavy weapons.
Which is weird because it's a bit an odd one because it's actually a grenade.
Yeah.
Hand grenades follow the same rules as other heavy weapons, with these exceptions. They can only be used at short range. You need to pull the pin before throwing it.
So this is what Fenhorn was saying. I was quoting that same section, and Fenhorn was saying that that it's been clarified, or it's gone into questioning for the beta, that it also says something about the specialist. There's like a specializations in the skills chapter, and it talks about hand grenades under range.
Okay.
So there's some contradictions there.
I'd
rather use range because I've got more dice for it.
Use range. Go on then.
It's this pitcher. It's the specialty says pitcher gives a +1 modifier to ranged combat rolls for thrown weapons, including knives and grenades. So it kind of sounds
like that to me. So go on then.
I mean, I don't have the specialization, but if you're letting me roll it, then I'm gonna roll it.
Go on, roll it.
Because I don't want to blow us up. But
I'm kind of with Fenhorn in this one.
We're pulling the pin out and throwing it with an A and a D. Come on, dice. Don't let me down. One success is... I'm happy with one success.
That is all you need. That's fine.
And I guess I can actually push in the in Sabadia's here, and that's probably couldn't push before because I had 2 mishap dice.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Yeah, that's kind of clever. Okay. So success means it lands where I want it to go, right?
You want it to land? Yep, that's it. And then explode.
I'm getting my head behind that pallet as soon as it's like I see it go through, sail through the open door. Fire the hole!
No!
In Polish.
That's fine. Nice. We wait to the end of the round for it to go off. Leo, you've just got yourself a shot of adrenaline and some painkillers.
Like shaking. Is this real life?
It really hurts, and I'm going to put some modifiers on you. But yeah, you can move.
Can I quickly say, because I had the grenade primed before my round was like at the end of my round. Can I have thrown it through with one action, and then my second action is literally run as far as I can along the line of the pallets away from where it's going to blow?
Yeah, you can do that.
I'll just give a quick thumbs up to them as I'm running past. Okay, thank you.
You run. Yeah, that's fine.
I'll measure 2. See how far.
That's cool.
Hope it's okay, guys.
So, what's Leo going to do?
When I see this guy running, I'm like, I will take cover on the floor. Like, I throw myself on the floor. Like,
yeah, you're already pretty much on the floor, so you just kind of lay down.
Okay. So I'll just go to one side, trying to cover myself.
Okay. What's Angel going to do?
Yeah, Fenhorn. Exactly like that.
It's contained in the room. You shouldn't do much at time.
What do I want to do?
Run from the APC, I guess.
Yeah, I was just reading up on the stats on it.
We haven't. We haven't all seen that though.
Anything.
Like
No,
it's
you've
on the
heard
other
that.
side of 10-foot high pallets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've heard it.
Yeah.
Well, we heard an engine.
It hasn't fired yet, has it?
Nothing other than start up.
Yeah. So we can hear some loud diesel engine.
Could be a bus. Truck.
An inefficient Russian car, maybe?
Are any of the warehouse doors open?
No.
I am.
Well, not that you can see anyway.
Yeah, so the rumbling sound never is good. So I am going to yell, hopefully loud enough for Viv and the captain to hear.
Yep.
Fall back! And then with that, I'm going to take Leo's arm and get back here with the intention of making it to the fire exit and out of the building.
Okay. Then there's an explosion coming from the lounge. Bits of the wall and stuff come flying out. Bits of shrapnel hit the wall and hit the pallets. Yeah, you don't think he's going to be coming out from there.
Proper murder hobo.
You hear a shotgun go. Boom!
Viv!
And then you hear an AK also start firing in some controlled bursts. Dom, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna run here,
Yep.
take a look, and get my crossbow out.
Okay. You take a look. As you look up, you can see Captain Hardy firing towards the sound of the vehicle. But that's what you can see.
With the AK I gave him.
With the AK, yep. Leo, what are you doing?
So I go behind
Yep.
Dom and I will reload my mag.
Okay.
Okay.
Angel.
I'm going to give him shit for putting himself back in danger because I did not just heal him for him to get himself hurt again. So seeing that he wasn't following me, I'm going to go along this line of crates here and then
Sure. Look around.
see what is going on.
Okay. Yep. You hear some more gunfire as you can see that Captain Hardy kind of like goes back behind the and goes low behind the pallets. As you can hear more gunfire coming from where the truck is. So then you hear Viv's shotgun go again. And Captain Hardy goes around the corner and shoots a couple more rounds. Dom?
Can I see that guy that was being shot before, this guy over here?
No, because he's still just behind the corner.
Not shooting at.
But he's not shooting at Captain Hardy, and Captain Hardy seems to be ignoring
I'm gonna use my two movement to get behind Captain Hardy, and I'm gonna see what I can see. Like where's Viv?
Okay. Viv is behind one of these
Forklift.
Forklift pallet trucks. And she is reloading. Well, she throws a shotgun down. And she basically unslings the RPK. And she's kind of like working the bolt.
And that's when I see the APC, right?
Yep. What you can see is next to the APC, or just behind one of the wheels, towards the front of the APC, there's someone sort of like shooting back towards Viv and Captain Hardy.
Range 3 away. Okay, I could aim at them with my crossbow, I guess.
But you'd have to kind of go around Captain Hardy.
I'd have to get out of cover.
Yeah.
That's fine. I probably don't see that guy anyway because of where I am. I'm gonna shout to Viv. Viv, get back! We gotta get out of here.
Viv's like waving her arms around, trying to work the bolt on the RPK. Okay. Guess it's you again, Leo.
So we'll try to run to this. I don't know if I will mark it to this position if I can.
Yep, that's fine.
Inside that room.
Yeah, you can get to the edge of the door. There's a dead guy laying down.
Okay, so I will take cover and I will try to see if I can see the APC or what's going on.
Where you are, you can't. You can just make out the corner of the APC. And you
Can I see
that,
this room? What is in this room?
yeah, that'd be helpful, wouldn't it?
Hmm.
This room is.
Is there an RPG in that room?
There's
No.
no RPG. There's a couple of buckets and some mops. That's all.
Looks like it's got
And
really
there's-
thick walls as well.
Yeah, there's loads of holes already in the walls, in both sets of walls and the door, from
Okay.
from some AK fire.
I tell them to what's going on? What's in there?
No one seems to be saying much. They're shooting backwards and forwards. Angel,
Yeah, I guess I'm going to move up to the stack of pallets there.
okay. Right. Viv finally clears the RPK and she lets rip. Really badly. And sprays a shed load of rounds towards the tank. Captain Hardy. Gets a jam. This is not very good. What's going on this evening? Okay, Dom.
I mean, shit. Viv's not coming out. I'm just worried she's going to get absolutely destroyed there. I want to maybe run over this way.
Yep.
Did I see anything about the guy that's like down here?
No, you
No.
haven't because he's.
Can I see him from where I am here? If I
Nope.
like look down that way, I can't.
Nope.
Oh man. All right. Let me just see. It's
Yeah, you
three.
don't know that we killed him before, right?
I don't know if he's dead or not. I just know I don't really know anything. So if I were to run to the edge of these pallets here, no, that's that's too dangerous because I'm gonna be. No, that doesn't sound good. Jesus, I don't want to leave. This is the thing is like I don't want to expose myself. I don't want to go run off on my own. I feel safe around soldiers, right? And I'm in a good position here, but I don't want to leave Viv. Not that I can do anything. I've got a bloody crossbow, right? Does Captain Holt have anything on him that I can grab? Like, does he have a grenade on his like webbing or anything?
Does he have a grenade on his webbing? That is a good question. I will tell you exactly what Captain.
I'm sure he's not going to mind me just like picking one off of his. If he's
No.
got one.
No.
He doesn't have one in his character sheet, so
He does not.
that's I'm not going for 2 for 2
Nope.
on the old grenade throwing.
No, Captain does not have that.
I'm going to just kind of keep an eye over like this way, just in case. I might like just kind of watch our flank with Overwatch with my crossbow. So that's it. It's got a range of
Okay.
3, I think. Yeah, and that's it's got a range of 4 actually.
So yep.
So I should be able to hit something if something comes that way.
Leo.
Okay, so seeing that I don't see anything and they're shooting in that direction, I will try to run all the way. Oops.
You're not running that far.
All the way to that corner if I can.
Okay, you can try. You can. You're going to need 4 successes.
Well, but I will be staying in the cover of
cover,
the pal.
yep.
Yeah, I'm not just running.
So if you can
So-
make a mobility roll for me.
Yeah.
He needs
so
how many
that,
successes?
4.
Why does he need 4 successes?
Because he's got to go around, so he's actually going to be going 5 in total.
Yeah, so it's 3 more, no? That
Yeah.
they need. Usually I do 2, so it's 3 more.
2. Yeah, so you need 3. So 3 successes. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
Well
ability. Yeah, so it's ability B and mobility D.
Yep.
B and D. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Okay. E and D. Zero successes, but I do 2 at least. No.
You'll do 2, yeah, unless you want to push it.
No. I mean, I'll do just next to Tom, I guess.
Yep, that's cool.
And then I use all my actions, right? Because I tried to do mobility, but I didn't get it.
Yep.
So
Although, I think I had a conversation with Fennon about this. I think you should, but no, yeah, we'll just say we're done. Right. So, Charlotte, what is Angel going to do?
I'm gonna sit right where right where I am and see what happens next.
Okay. Okay. Could one of you please roll me a d10?
come on.
Me?
Anyone?
Yeah,
I
sure.
don't mind who.
I'll do it. D10. A 10.
Okay. You just rolled a crit for Viv.
Against Viv?
Against Viv. That is not good.
That was a crit roll. That's not good.
Okay, right.
Kind of fitting.
So Viv gets a crit. And she stops moving and slumps down.
Fucking hell.
Right. Okay. Captain Hardy shoots back. And hits this person here. And shouts at you, Dom. He's down. Go help Viv. Dom, it's your go.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to Viv.
Okay. Viv is on the floor. She's got a massive hole in her stomach. And there is blood all over the floor, just seeping out. And she's looking up at you. She kind of grabs your hand. I think you can play the clip now.
All right, here we go.
Shaggy 6 weeks from Sunday. They got me. You all right, though, boy? Come closer. There's a good lad. Now listen, I knew I was on borrowed time. Ever since you lot sprung me from the nick. Spent too long inside to be able to hack it back out in the world. It was fun,
Don't say
though,
that.
wasn't it? A nice little bonus. Here, take this. If you see my melody on your travels, tell her Mum says hello.
And
And
she
to
shuts
not
her
go
eyes
talking to strange
coughs.
men.
Hold on, still playing.
Look
Still playing.
both ways before crossing the road. Tell her I'm sorry.
There we go. All right, it stopped. Sorry. Thanks, Adam.
And she shuts her eyes and coughs. And
No.
it becomes very quiet all of a sudden. There's no more gunshots. What do you do?
Still my turn, right?
It's still your turn.
I feel like I want to pick up her RPK and just like unload as tears are streaming down my face. No, you bastards! That sort of thing.
Okay.
But I guess that's kind of not quite yet. Well, she's handed me something, right?
Yeah.
What has she handed me?
She's
Work
handed,
cutter. So work cutter.
A grenade, right?
She hand. Yeah.
It's a photo, right?
She hands you a photo of a younger girl.
Okay, this must be the daughter she was just telling me about.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put that away, like just tuck it inside my hoodie or something, like down my shirt or something, and then I'm gonna pick up her RPK.
Yep.
I'm hoping it's got like a belt. Is it belt fed?
No, it's a big clip on the end.
Okay.
25.
Well, so I can't tell. I can't tell if it's got how much ammo it's got, but I'm gonna hope it's got something in it.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. What's the rest of you gonna do?
Who goes first? Me?
Yeah.
So we'll try to run to. I mean, I guess I need to run. Because it's 3.
Yep.
So yeah, I will try to run to the corner.
Yep.
It's a shame that I need to roll again. B and D. Yay! Got it.
Yep, that's fine. You get to the end of the corner, and you look down the front of the BTR, and you cannot see anyone else. Just the person that's behind the front of the vehicle is now on the floor with blood spattered around him.
Okay, and the BTR is
It's,
boom, 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 boom.
It's still going. Yeah, it's still.
But we
still
don't
working.
see anybody moving.
Nope.
It's not moving.
It's not moving. It's just the engine's on.
Okay. Okay. So I'm done now. I cannot do anything else.
Okay.
No,
Angel?
I don't know. It's just I did that
Well,
one. So.
I'm going to go. You don't. There's no more initiative. So.
All right.
Okay. So I will try to go to the.
Yep.
You know, I will try to go with the gun very slowly because if it is not moving and the
Yep.
gun is pointing
Yeah,
straight,
you kind of point where you can't see anybody else. No one seems to be moving.
so I'm like,
There is a
moving.
turret on the top of it, but it's not moving either.
Yeah. So I'm getting close slowly,
Yep.
aiming at the thing, and then I will go up if I can.
Mhm.
Open and or maybe if somebody can help me open and then I can shoot
Angel?
down. But Angel is
I'm
far
too
away.
far away right now.
Okay.
I've
I
picked
call
up the
the captain
RPK. I'm gonna rest it on the kind of the corner a bit of the. I'm not sure how I'm holding it. It's like a light
It's the
machine gun,
big-
right? It's
Yeah,
an LMG.
yeah.
I mean, I'm like a 16, 17-year-old kid, so I'm kind of like resting it like on the edge of the forklift, pointing
Yep.
it in the direction. So if anybody pops their head out, I'm gonna pull the
Yeah,
trigger and see if I can stay on my feet.
So I will call Captain Hardy. Captain, come here, please.
Captain Hardy comes.
And then I will ask him to open the pop up the door. I mean the lid of the
Yep.
thingy when I go up. I guess it's. I think it's behind or it's front. I don't know.
It's behind.
It's
there's also-
behind, right?
It's not behind, and I think you can also get through the top. He goes to the behind.
Okay, so I go
easier.
behind. Yeah, and
Yep.
I will ask him to open, and I'm pointing inside if he can open it, unless it's locked.
Yep. He goes to open it, and it's actually already slightly open. And he opens it and stands back, so you can look inside. There's no one inside. Presumably, the person that was inside was going to go out to open up the shutters, but then got pinned down by Viv and Captain Hardy.
Yeah. So and I see no driver or anything.
Nope.
I think we got ourselves a BTC. Yay.
Well, that's
So yeah.
I wasn't expected. And okay. So I'm bawling my eyes out while this is happening, or like just not necessarily bawling my eyes out, but I'm crying steadily, like it's just tears are falling.
Okay, so I will call Angel, like, Angel, come help me.
I'll go and give a bottle of whiskey to Dom. Say here. You know she would want you to have some of this.
Yeah, she would have. It's true. What is it? Is it,
That's
is it
not to ask
vodka?
questions. No.
I'll rest. This is great for streaming, giving alcohol to minors. I'm gonna put
do
the.
it
Oh yeah, I'm doing it for sure. Yeah,
Yeah, but it's different over in Europe, though, isn't it? For
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm definitely over 18. That's fine.
Everyone drinks when they're 11.
Everyone drinks when they're younger. Yeah. Arrest the LPK, LMG. Sorry.
Yeah.
Too many acronyms. On the floor and take a swig, and then I'll say to Angel, "Are you staying, or are you going back? Are you kind of just handing me the bottle and continuing on?"
yeah, I'll hand the bottle and keep on carrying on.
I'll kind of as I'm kind of holding the bottle and as you're going on, I'm gonna kind of just call after you. We need a barrier before we go anywhere. Before we move on.
Captain Hardy says, "Bring her into the APC. We'll do that another time. We need to get out of here."
Yeah, someone's gonna have to help me. She's huge.
Okay, I'll stop
go.
and go back.
Sure. He looks at you, Leo, and says, "Can you drive that thing?"
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, I have a very bad driving. But yeah.
I suggest you start familiarizing yourself.
Driving.
Well, in any case, I will also go to sleep and, I will just
You're a
look at
driver,
her and
Leo.
holding my gun, look at her. Damn, you always lose the best.
Can we? I think we need to. We came in here to. This the other thing I'm going to say is like I'm kind of trying to wipe the tears away to get control of myself and be like, we came here for supplies. We can't. Like, she can't have died in vain. We have to look around and just see if we can find anything. I know we've got this big car thing, tank, whatever it is, but we need food and like weapons and stuff too. Like let's make sure to get everything we can out of this place before we leave.
Okay. You can hear in the distance the sound of a vehicle.
Okay, so I will drag Beep. I will get her as fast as I can. I will shoulder my gun and I will carry Beep inside the APC.
That's fine.
And put her delicately in a nice place and hold her with the belt.
Yep. When you put her in, you notice there are some actual tarps over some crates, and under the tarps, if anyone looks, there are bottles of this unnamed water, which there's probably about 15-20 liters, and there's some other crates of food. It looks like they're about to go and do a supply run.
So, well, if it was not for her, we couldn't have gotten this. We would be now dead by this APC. I think we owe her our lives.
The captain goes over to the front of the APC and makes his way towards the large shutter and starts to pull the chain to release the shutter going up.
Okay, so I get into the driving position and and before I tell them, we have food and water. Don't worry about the rest. The scum guys.
Captain Hardy continues to raise it so it's just high enough that you can get out. And he rushes back in to get into the back, shuts the back up, makes sure everyone else is in. That says, "Go on, let's get out of here."
Okay.
Cool.
And we go drive away in the sunrise.
I think you drive off into the very dark night as the kind of like rain kind of starts to pick up again. Everything is turning to mud. Everything is still cold, and you drive off out of the water treatment park as you can hear other vehicles coming from the direction you've just been from. I think that seems like a good enough place to end it. And on time. What the hell?
Very
Well,
nice.
I didn't actually think we were gonna pull that off, but yeah.
Neither
Well.
did I.
Note to GM: think twice about giving us grenades.
Oh no, you go ahead with grenades. Grenades are never good. They always go wrong. But I'm impressed that one didn't. So
Yeah, it's a false sense of security with them.
I did like the oh cool, we're pushing it. Oh no, we're going back. No, we're going forward. No, we're going back. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so that is season 1 of Twilight 2000 now finished. As we're driving off into the night, the Polish night. I'm saying season 1. There's no reason we won't necessarily return to this. The cast might have to change slightly because it might be a while before we come back to it, and it depends on people's schedules and things, of course. But yeah, we're going to be starting next week with a new campaign of Coriolis, which Tony's going to be GMing. So Tony on the stream is below me. So Tony's going to be our GM. Charlotte is going to be a player in it. I'm going to be a player in it. And we got one other player, Vanessa, who's going to be a player in it. I'm a new player. And then Ed is going to be GMing a new Alien campaign starting at the beginning of March. So I guess 4 weeks from today.
Yep.
Yeah. Which I'll be in, and we've got 3 other players in who aren't, none of which are here right now. So yeah, that's the change. So this that is all 3 of our campaigns previously now come to a close, and we got 2 new ones coming up. So yeah, that's the future. Thanks very much for watching, and if you haven't already, if you could hit subscribe and like this video, that would be very helpful. Helps the channel to grow. You've also might have seen that there's a new little link down in the ticker thing at the bottom, which is a Ko-fi link, which is a way to support the channel financially. If you're able to buy a coffee, it kind of will help to, I don't know, buy artwork maybe in the future for the channel or something. Depends on if
offset tech costs.
Offset tech costs. Yeah. So anyway, thanks very much for watching, and if you want to chat to any of us, Discord is where we all hang out, but there's links to all the social media that we're at down in the description thing. So
yeah, I just also wanted to say thanks to Matt for arranging to get us to do the work in progress rules.
Oh yeah, my pleasure.
Sold his soul to Tomas and the rest of Free League. So it's very
well. Thanks to Free League
very
for actually also allowing us to do that as well, because I think there was some apprehension on their part at first, but they did it, and they I asked on the off chance that would happen, and I was really actually surprised and very grateful that they did. So that was cool. Yep. Thanks, Ed, for GMing as well.
Yeah, it was good. It was fun trying to figure out the rules every sort of 3 or 4 weeks every time.
The downside to playtesting.
To changing it. Oh, we should do. Oh no, that's not how the rules work. What about? No, not that anymore.
The stream was like a new game.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, it is true. And I guess we've got the beta for TTK
Alpha
coming out.
Oh, beta coming out. Yeah,
it's coming out in the next. I think he said 3 to 4 weeks. I think maybe, if I remember that correctly.
We were chatting about this in chat, Fenhord and I. We'll see,
right?
Because there's a the One Ring Kickstarter apparently is going to be coming out in February as well. So I was thinking that might actually delay things a bit with Twilight 2000, but Fenhorn's saying they need to get the final PDF to Latvia so it can get printed as well.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens. There might be a rush of maybe we'll see the beta soon so that we can start reviewing it, and then before the Kickstarter for the One Ring comes out. But yeah, anyway, we'll see.
Well, cool, excellent. So we look forward to seeing when I finally get my grubbing bits on the tin and all the extras. That'll be fun.
I'll say if we do come back and do a season 2 for Twilight 2000, it will be with a final rule set, I think. Because they're planning on shipping things within the next couple of months, and we will definitely not be coming back to this until it would probably be this time next year at the earliest, I would imagine. All right, around Christmas, New Year, if we come back to it. So Yeah.
I'd also just like to say thank you very much for everyone who was obviously watching and listening. All the great comments that Fenhorn and John and all the others have given us on the various Discord channels for Twilight 2000. So it's been really good, very positive.
Yeah, cool. And thanks Charlotte and Tony for and Adam, who's not here.
And Adam.
And
Or Adam.
Cool.
I remember him. No.
He'll be back, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Reincarnated.
Yeah. No, thank you very much, all of you.
Cool.
Thank you. It was awesome, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
All right. On that note, we're gonna end. So
Woo.
take care, everyone. Bye bye.
Cheers.